Hey yo, if you're new here, hi, my name is Marta, I'm 23 years old and I'm from Spain. I live in Spain because life is pain. Now, today we're going to talk about books. Let's talk about books, baby. So, I'm going to recommend to you some Spanish literature. I cannot say that word, literature? Oh, American accent, literature. Now I can. Some of these I don't know, I don't think they're translated to English, I don't know, just check. But I have two that for sure I just choke. I have two that for sure are translated, the other ones might not. However, I'm going to say them just because if you don't know Spanish, you can check out the others, like the ones that are translated to English. But if you're trying to learn Spanish, the ones that I'm not sure if they're translated are kind of easy reads. So I think it's a good start to start reading in Spanish from Spanish literature and not just a book translated to Spanish, you know what I mean? So I feel like the book that every Spanish person know, that every Spanish kid had read in school is El Quijote. You for sure know what I'm talking about. Miguel de Cervantes. He's like this really famous author. What is happening today? It's kind of crazy that we read it in like 3rd or 4th grade. Like I feel like I'm kind of mad about that because it's such a really good book, but I feel like I didn't appreciate it enough at that point because it was like a kid's adaptation, but like it's still like it wasn't inappropriate, but I don't know, I wish I could read it now, like from scratch. My first read will be now because it's such a good book. I couldn't even tell you what it's about, just a man that's kind of crazy in a way, and he thinks he's like this knight, and like I don't know, like he has to save this princess and like she's not about that. I don't know, it's just a man being delusional. That's kind of an unhinged recap of the book, but it's kind of true if you read it. I would totally recommend it. This is like every Spanish person know about this book, everybody know about this writer, so just it's translated for sure. Second one that I know for sure is translated is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. I read this, I've seen this in English in Spain, so that's why I know it's for sure translated because I've seen it here. I didn't exactly love it, if I'm being honest. I just put it here because it's also a really famous author, and like I didn't love it, but it's fine. I think it kind of represents properly the Spanish literature, but I don't know, just like if you want to read it, it's like I don't remember what it was about. I think it didn't have much plot, it was vibes. No plot, just vibes. I think it was just like a kid, well, not a kid, a teenager just going through life kind of. I don't remember, didn't love it, but if you want to check it out, it's like really famous, really notorious writer. So he recently died, rest in peace. For the books that I'm not sure if they're translated, I'm sure that some of them are probably not, but I don't know about all of them. So just I'm going to say, if you want to start reading in Spanish, these are great. If you don't know Spanish at all, you can try and look them up and see if they are actually translated or no. You see, I have one here, no, I have two actually. This is Hide by David Lozano. Quick side note, in Spanish it's not David, it's David. I know the title is in English, but it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is what it's referencing to, and it's just about a group of students that were selected for like an experiment, and they think it's like they want to promote reading for them, like they want to put them in like a subliminal therapy with like videos and stuff to make them want to read, but in reality people start dying, people start being crazy. So it's kind of like that Agatha Christie book what it's called, Diez Negritos, I know in Spanish. It's kind of that vibe, but with teenagers. This was my favorite book growing up, but I have to say I just read it again for a main channel video, and I still love it, and it has like a couple of plot twists, and I knew, like, I didn't remember them properly, but I kind of knew what was going on, and I still absolutely adore this, so check this out. Now, for my romantic girlies, I'm not a huge fan of romance, but I have a couple of books that are like not really cheesy. They have romance, they're about romance, but they're also about like just growing as a person and life, relationships in general, and not just like the romantic ones. So one author is Alice Kellen. Again, why everything seems English? That's not her real name, but if you read one of her books, if they're translated to English, you will think she's American or like something like that, because all of her characters have English names. I don't really know why. I think she just likes that, so that's why she has like an English name, but that's not her real name. Anyways, I recently read Donde Todo Brilla, Where Everything Shines, and I think it's such a lovely book. I really liked it. I also loved El Mapa de los Anhelos. I don't know how to translate that. It's like the map of what you long for, I guess, and those two are really, really beautiful, because again, it's not just like the couple, like the guy and the girl, it's also like the development of your personality and how you deal with certain things in life. I think they're really, really beautiful. And at first I read a book of this author and I didn't really like it, and now I think she's improving a lot. Oh, I know another one was, I don't remember, something Archipelago, I don't remember that, but that was really, really beautiful too. And an author that I absolutely love is Maria Martinez, really similar to my actual name. My favorite is Tu, Yo y Un Tal Vez, I think. It's like You, Me and a Maybe. There's a second part and it's like Tu, Yo y Un Quizás. I don't know which one is the first and which one is the second, but it's like, it's the same title. It's like You, Me and a Perhaps, you know? Again, just like romantic story, but not really cheesy, not really spicy. It's just about people. I think that's really nice. If they're not translated to your language or English, I think they're really easy reads. Next one, Escape by Enrique Rubio. This blew my mind. I think no one knows about this book, and it's so good because it's written by a neurotypical author. He's on the spectrum, and it's so interesting because it's about this guy that he's 18 now. He has never left his room, and now he's discovering the world. And I feel like the author is like projecting how he sees the world from a neurodivergent. I can't say any words today. Divergent. Am I saying that right? Neurotypical. I'm going to stick to that. I think he's just translating his view of the world in a more like exaggerated way. But like, it's really good. I really recommend it. I'm going to show you this one. I'm gonna be honest with you, I bought this one because it's so beautiful. I bought this for my last birthday. It's so beautiful. But Jordi Sierra y Fabra, oh, you Jordi Sierra y Fabra, he's really, really famous as well. This is El Gran Sueño, like the big dream. It's like April of 1881. This is like a few families in like a boat. No, not a boat, a train. A train? No, a boat. A boat. Anyways, it's like few families, few stories of 1881, just traveling, just trying to make a living. It's really nice. I think it's nice. It's not the best book ever, but I think it's really good, and it's again like recognized author. I have, oh, hold on, this you need to read. If you know Spanish, please read this. If you don't, please look this up. This is by Ángel Martín, Por si las voces vuelven. It's like In Case the Voices Come Back. This is a comedian, but this book is about when he had to go to a psychiatric hospital. He talks about like mental health, and it's just so nice, about depression, about everything, just everything. And it's so, again, he's like really famous comedian here, and the fact that he's talking about mental health, it's like it blew my mind. I have so many notes, things like highlight, his posts, like everything. This book is absolutely amazing. Again, if you kind of know Spanish, he has also a podcast and he also talks about mental health. It's the same title, Por si las voces vuelven. So check that one out because he invites very different people to it to talk about their struggles, and it's I love it. It's maybe my favorite book, definite top 3. So these are my book recommendations. Let me know if you had read one of these, if you know another Spanish book that you want to recommend other people. I will pin your comments, and let me know what kind of video you want to see. If you would like this type of thing, like me recommending to you Spanish thing, let me know in the comments. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more Spanish things, if you want to learn about Spain, about Spanish, about everything in between. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!